and I'm going to click recording so I don't forget to click that, because there's a lot of people who couldn't make it today on such short notice, and I want to make sure that they're able to see it. So speaking of which, I'm just going to check my email right here just to kind of see. I have my computer open, I have my iPad open, I have everything open here. So, and I don't hear anybody, so I assumed you all turned off your mic. I could hear people before, but I can't hear you now, so I assumed you all turned off your mic. And nobody's typing, so I'm assuming you can't hear me. Okay, I see that one person can hear me. Yay, okay, good sign so far. Can anybody see me? Oh, and someone says that they can see me but not hear me. Let me see here. Let me just type to that person since they can't hear me. And I see an email popped up. I'm sure you guys don't want to see my emails. So let me just cancel that out. Oh, I can hear somebody. Sorry, I get pretty excited when that happens. I think that's so cool. Let's see. Okay, so Lisa, so you can hear me and see me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I can hear you. That's so cool.
Good.
Can you guys see my screen? Because I do have something up right now saying, welcome to the board exam boot camp. But like,
Yes.
oh, okay, awesome.
Okay. Mhm.
Because I did have a test running in the background in another room, but I found that I could hear myself, so it kind of sounded funny, so I had canceled that. So I just want to make sure that everybody can see me and hear me. Um, Oh, and Danielle said that she can't see what everybody else is writing. Danielle, on the right side of your screen, there should be another window, a chat window, because I had to open that up too so I could see everybody. Chat window. See, mine probably looks different because I'm the presenter, but mine says chat, and I clicked on that, and then it had opened up the chat window, and you guys can still see my email. So I'm sorry if you guys can see that. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just checking my email again. So yeah, guys, give us another couple minutes just to try to get this working here, but I promise it will be a full 3 hours, so don't worry, it's completely my fault. I thought I was on the ball with doing all of my testings, but I'm the presenter, so I guess things just look different. Let's see. So I'm just going to answer somebody's email right now because they're trying to log in but can't. So I'm just kind of using a different computer screen here. And sorry if I repeat myself a couple times. It's just I want to make sure that everybody can see me and hear me. And please forgive me. I have a couple emails that people are trying to log in but can't. So let me just resend something to them. Let's see. So for you all who can see me and hear me, if you have to use the washroom, if you have to grab a coffee or tea, now is a good time to do it. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. You can probably tell I'm very excited.
Sorry, Andrea.
Yeah.
All I can see on the chat log is just your messages and mine.
Oh, really?
Is that, yeah. Like in our chat, like I
Me
know
too. I'm having the same problem.
Oh, really? Okay, because I can hear now. Can you all hear each other?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, I can hear another person, but that's it
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think two of you were talking, but that's it. Yeah. I'll check to make sure everything's opened up. It looks like it is. I'm sending everything to entire audience, so that's all of you. Is it possible that for those of you who can't see the chat bar or you can't see what others are typing, you had clicked off on something like you can't see the full chat bar or something? I'm sorry. I'm not sure, but try clicking on a couple things and see if that works.
Yeah, because I can see like what you say to me, but I can't see like whatever. Like you sent a message to Lisa, but I can't see what she's saying.
Oh, got it.
Like if she's typing stuff, I can't see it. I can only see you and I. That's it.
Okay, okay. So if worse comes to worse, if you all can't see each other's typing, then I'll just read what everybody is saying. Or also too, for those of you who would like to turn on your mic, that's okay. We'll try that. If and I could try to log back in again, but I have a feeling like that won't do too much.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna send an email to a couple people here. Because, yeah, some people are having trouble logging in still. What's the point of doing a test if it works and then when people try to use it, it doesn't work? Gotta love technology. Let's see.
I
Let's see here. So, yeah, I'm trying some things for you guys to try to open it up. So, bear with me a couple minutes. I'm kind of doing something in the background here just to see if I can, like, I'm trying to log in as a different person and try to figure out why we can't see each other. I'll figure this out. If anybody can figure things out, it's me. Just might take a couple minutes. So, I have a couple computer screens right now. And for those of you who are joining late, I was talking to Danielle saying I apologize for the mess in the background. I'm not sure how much of it you can see, but we're moving next week, so there's boxes and stuff everywhere. So I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. Hmm. And now I'm having trouble logging in on my other computer. How funny is that? It's not letting me in. Hmm. So if it helps, we probably won't start until 12:30. So for those of you who are in now, if you need to get a snack or something, now is a good time to do it. I'm so sad because I did like an hour and a half test. Everything was fine. Everything was awesome, but now it's not working. So, okay, well now I can log in for some reason. But I didn't have to download anything, but I may have done it last night, so it's quite possible. Because what happened was I clicked on the meeting link, and then it had told me to launch the meeting, and then I had to click something else to launch it from my desktop. But yep, I can't see what anybody's writing. Oh, but I can see my face, so that's nice. Um, and maybe I should be typing this in too, just in case you all can't hear me. But I think you can. I think you can all hear me okay, though, right? Um, okay, so I'm logged in here. On the right side of my screen, I see it's near the bottom of a menu. It says chat. So I click on chat. I can see, yeah, I can see what I'm typing, but not what everybody else is typing. What's the point of that? Let's see. Audio, screen, I'm just kind of looking at all kinds of things. Yeah, you're right. I can't see what everybody else is typing. Well, if it makes you all feel better, um, nobody's typing anything important per se at the moment. They're just letting me know that they can't see what everybody else is typing. So I must have a lock on something, which I didn't mean to do that, and I'm not sure why I would have done that. But at least you can all see and hear me. So when somebody types something in, I will let you guys know what they had said. And also, I am completely okay if you would all like to turn on your microphone. And then if you have a question, you can just let us know, and then we can go from there too. So just in case somebody can't hear me, I'm just going to type that. Let's see here. But at least you guys can see what I'm typing. That's a good thing. Maybe if I make you all presenters, which I can do that for some reason, you'll be able to type and see what other people are saying. Well, let me do this first. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I guess I should check my cell phone too, because I told you guys to text me if there's any technical difficulties. Uh-oh, where's my cell phone? There's my cell phone. Oh, it's over there by the puppy. Okay, so you will see the mess behind me for a second, but I'm sorry, I'll be right back. There we go. Sorry, I'm just checking my cell phone to see if anybody had any technical difficulties. Okay, well, one person still can't get in. Let me see here. That's okay. We have 10 minutes until 12:30. I will figure this out. I'm going to try to make you all presenters so at least you can see what everybody is typing, because I saw that I can do that somehow. Attendees. No, that's not it. Whoops, what did I do? No, that's okay. Change presenter. Oh, so I can only make one person the presenter, which I guess makes sense. So that's going to have to be me so I can show you guys my screen. Let's see here. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, everybody, but thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it. I'm just kind of looking at my test screen right now. And yeah, I don't know why you all can't see what everybody else is saying, but can you still hear me and see me okay? Because I did push a lot of buttons. I just want to make sure that you can still hear me and see me okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so far everyone's saying yes. So that's good. But trust me, I'll be making a phone call to this software and asking them why you all couldn't see what everybody else was saying, and I'll try to get something from it. So, because that's not cool. Okay, so we do have a couple minutes now until 12:30. I don't think that you'll all be able to see what everybody is saying. So if anybody types something, then I will read it out loud. And like I said, I am totally okay if you would like to turn on the microphones and then talk to each other, talk to me. That is awesome. I do not mind. Because, yeah, I can't seem to see. And even on my test screen, when I type something into the chat, I can only send it to the presenter, which is me. It doesn't give me the option to send it to everybody. So, and I don't know why that is. So I will have to figure that out if we ever have another session, which we probably won't for those of you who are taking the board exam on the 20th, I believe. But that's okay. At least you can all see and hear me, you know, like I think that's awesome. And I see that somebody has said that they're going to log in and out again and just kind of see if that works, but I don't think it's you. I think it's me. I think that's why you can't see what everybody's saying. So it's not you, it's me. And I'm just checking on Facebook here to see if anybody has any questions or if they're having trouble logging in as well. Let's see here. And thank you again for your patience. I'll think of something to make this up to you all. I promise I will do something because this isn't your fault. It reminds me of I took a course a couple weeks ago, and the same type of thing happened. I tried to log in. I couldn't log in. I was so annoyed. I know it's not their fault, but I had looked forward to this course for like a month. And then when I tried to log in, I couldn't. The only way that I could was to call in. But as soon as I saw the call in thing, I thought, well, I don't want to have to pay for this course that I paid for. So why should I call in to pay more? And this course was based in Illinois, I think. So I called in for like 5 minutes. I could hear and see things when I called in, but then I thought I'm pretty sure I'm being charged for this, so I had canceled it. And yeah, sure enough, I was charged $7. So I was pretty annoyed, and I couldn't even hear or see anything live, so I had to watch the recording afterwards. So I do understand how annoying this can be, but I'm just happy that the main thing is that you can see and hear me. So I hope that's okay with everybody. I'm just going to type something in here to say we will start at 12:30, just in case somebody can't hear me yet. And I can't hear anybody else, so I don't know if you turned off the mics or if you're trying to talk and you just can't. You can't do the audio or something, but let me know. And let's see. Oh, I can hear somebody. I can hear something, like it sounds like a toilet's flushing. Somebody using the washroom with the door open? That sounds hilarious. That was somebody's room open. And
I'm
can
not too
somebody
sure
else?
who that.
Huh?
I hear that too when you're
Yeah.
hearing, yeah.
Oh, I hope it's not me, because there's somebody outside cutting the grass, but it shouldn't sound like that. That's what happens when you live in a condo. You get all kinds of things. Oh, I don't hear it now.
No, but when I heard that, it said attendee 9.
Oh, weird.
I'm not too sure what that was.
So weird. Oh my goodness. After this,
Yeah, when I heard that, it said attendee 10.
oh really? What's going on? And there's not even 10 people in, so I don't know why. I have 6 people in out of 26 right now. So I don't know why it's saying that.
Huh.
I do apologize though. This is like horrible. Yeah, what is that? I'm just checking my emails and stuff while you guys are waiting for 12:30 to come. I have no more text, so I guess that means no more technical difficulties from people, I hope. Gonna resend the link. Okay, and I do not hear it now, so I don't know if somebody turned something off, but that's good.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if anybody else can hear it, but I don't hear that strange sound anymore.
Yeah, for me it's better now.
Okay, good, good. Because that did sound kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I see some more people are logging in, so that's a good sign. For those of you who are logging in now, can you see and hear me?
Entering your
Yay! Somebody had finally gotten in. Hi, Sabrina. Yay! Sabrina, how did you manage to log in? Did you have to install anything different? Because I know you've been trying for a while.
webcam. Is it
So I'm just curious.
your webcam? No.
And I'm just resending the link to everybody again just to make sure that you are able to log in for those of you who are having trouble. Because I see for some of you, you're in and then you're out and then you're in and then you're out. So I want to make sure. Let's see here. I, I just got a lot of emails in the past like 4 minutes, which is awesome. But students asking me questions about the board exam boot camp that I just don't have time to answer right now. So I'm just making sure there's nothing pressing, I guess, which sounds horrible, but it's 12:30, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. And Sabrina says she did have to download something, so that must have been the issue. Um, let's see, there's 7 people here right now. I'm sorry to repeat myself again, but if you could all type in the chat bar and let me know if you can see and hear me, or use the mic and say your name, and then if you can see and or hear me, just so I know. Please and thank you. And then we'll get started, I promise.
Oh, Lisa and I can see and hear you.
Okay, good. Awesome. And I see the others can see and hear me too, so that's great. I'm just kind of waiting for 2 other people. In fact, I'll send them a private message just to make sure they can hear me. Oh, yay. Okay, I think everybody can. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Because I want to get started. I just don't want anybody to have trouble logging in because that makes me feel sad. Because we did have a full session this morning, and I apologize again for those people who tried to sign up, and then I had sent you an email saying the session was full because I didn't expect that to happen, which is good. But for my software that I was using, I could only take 25 people at a time. And I wasn't expecting to be tutoring 25 people, so I wasn't expecting it to fill up. So that's why I had opened up the session.
That's why.
So I hope that's okay. So again, I do apologize about that, and I do hope that this helps because we will be learning a lot today. I'm pretty excited. I know when I took the board exam, I didn't have a tutor. I had nobody because there was not such a thing out there. I think there was one company, I can't think of the name, but they were
We don't care.
like $600 or something for a course, so I couldn't do it. But so I do try to make this easier for you. Okay, so it's 12:32. I'm just gonna check my email one more time, and then we will get started because hey, we might as well. Can everybody see my screen okay? Because I can see it on my test screen. So I hope you can all see it. There we go. And for the board exam boot camp today, I'm literally going over questions from each topic. So you will hear a little bit from oral pathology, from pharmacology, from AdPi, from community. You'll be hearing some case studies, all kinds of fun things. So we will be doing a lot today. I see a few more people logging in, so that's good. Checking my cell phone, making sure nobody's having issues. And I suppose, too, I'll just keep on checking my email and stuff when you guys are thinking about the questions. So let me get started because that kind of makes the most sense. So is everybody ready? Is everyone ready? And yes, you will be getting the questions and the answers afterwards, plus the recording. I have started it, so that is good to go. So you'll be having all of this afterwards. Not a problem. And again, I apologize that this took so long. I could say this will not happen again, but a lot of you are taking the board exam May 21st or May 20th, I think, so you probably will not have another session. Okay, so everybody is ready. I wish you guys could see what everybody is saying, but that's okay. I will let you guys know. So at the same time, when I'm going over the questions, don't be afraid to type in the chat bar your answer because nobody else can see it. So you don't have to think, oh, well, is this a stupid answer? There's no such thing because you have all studied a lot. So when I go over the questions, don't think, oh, well, I'm kind of afraid to say something because Andrea might get mad or she might think that I should know this. No, because this is just to show you all what you may have to study more of. Or if you're all confused on the same question, that will tell me, oh, well, how come they're all confused? I clearly haven't been clear on what you should know. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. And everybody can see my screen okay, I assume. So here's the first question. And this question has been on the exam quite often. So I just want to make sure you all know this. And in these answers, a lot of them sound similar, and I did that on purpose because on the board exam, things are tricky. So could this be an allergic reaction, becoming paralyzed in both legs, a possible side effect of local anesthetic, or a normal reaction that will go away? So I will give you guys, a minute or so to answer this. And I won't be talking too much because I don't want to sound annoying. So I will give you guys time. But if at any time you have questions or you're not sure about something, just type in the chat bar and let me know. I like what I'm seeing so far, though. I can't tell you what that is because not everybody has answered yet, and I kind of want to give you guys each a chance. And also, having that said, if I'm moving too fast, let me know. Okay, so a lot of you picked C. And yes, it is C. And this has happened actually not often, but I work in an office part-time, and sometimes after local, I have client or patients say to me that they felt they were they were frozen for too long. Sometimes the freezing comes out 2 hours later, sometimes 6 hours later. It depends on the patient. But if they still feel frozen a day after, that's when we say to let us know because that's not normal. But quite often that sensation does go away. It could go away 2 days later, it could go away 6 months later. It's hard to say, but quite often it does go away. To have it be permanent, where a patient might say they've lost feeling in the tip of their tongue or the side of their tongue, that's very rare. But to have them say they can't feel a part of their tongue as much as they could before and it lasted 2 months, that could happen. So does that make sense to everybody else? You all seem to pick the right answer here, so I don't want to talk about this too much because you all seem to know what I'm talking about. So, okay. And everyone's saying, yep, you know what, easy, just move on. So I will move on. Okay, so this is the next question. Now, please pay attention to this question. Read all answers carefully. So why are the vasoconstrictors added? Is it to increase the induction time, to decrease bleeding and produce a longer duration, to produce a longer duration, or to increase bleeding? And I'll give you guys some tips after you all answer, just to kind of help you. But you're all doing pretty awesome so far, so I don't even know if I have to give you these tips, but I will anyway. Okay, well, you're all doing pretty awesome, so let me just move on. So, yes, the answer is B, which, where is it? There we go. So, yes. So, say you were looking at this question and you thought to yourself, I have no idea. Look at the answers and think, well, it can't be D, because why would they add something to a local anesthetic to increase bleeding? Because that's not a good thing. So you kind of have an idea of, well, that can't be the right answer, because why would they do that? I don't know if that helps anybody or if that even makes sense, but if you're really not sure, look at the answers and pick them apart and think, well, why would they want to do that? Because clearly in anesthetics, we use them a lot. So if we're adding something to it, it's to produce a positive effect. Because why would they add something to it to produce a negative effect, such as increased bleeding? That just doesn't make sense. So I hope that that helps. I was going to say something, but now I can't remember. And this is what I was going to say. If you're really not sure, sometimes, and most often, the longer answer is the right one. As silly as that sounds, but if you have no idea, pick the longer answer, and that could very well be the right one. Like some of you have probably heard, well, when in doubt, pick C. I don't think that's right at all. But I say, when in doubt, pick the longer answer. So I hope that that helps. And people are saying, yes, that helps. Good. Okay, so next one. So some of you may have seen this before, for those of you who have taken the full board exam prep course, but it's always on the exam. So I want to make sure you know. So some of you are answering pretty fast, so I probably don't have to read out the question and answer, so I won't, because I'm probably sounding annoying for some of you. It's been a long time since I've done a live session, so this is kind of fun. Flip chat. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my coffee. Yep, that's cold. I'm just waiting for some answers here, but you're all doing awesome so far. I'm so happy. And most of you have taken the full board exam prep course, so I'm kind of hoping that I did help with this. You guys are doing great. Wow. I hope these aren't too easy for you. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to move on because you all have the right answer. Awesome. So this happens over time. I don't feel like I need to go over this more because you all have the right answer. But they do ask this a lot because patients will ask you about radiation all the time. Probably every other patient. And if they have any concerns, often what I say in a nice way is, well, you have a tan, you know. So you've been out in the sun probably all day. That's a lot more radiation than 2 X-rays. So it's not as bad as you might think. And if your office has digital, that is 50 to 80% less radiation, which is even better. So I'm just going to move on since you guys all have this. Awesome. Okay, this you all better get right or you're in big trouble. Seriously, you're in big trouble because this is always on the exam, but people often get it wrong. In fact, I had this on my exam a long time ago. And please read the answers too because they're very close. And I did talk about this in my individual tutoring sessions. So for those of you who have taken it with me, you better answer. You know who you are. Hey, not a lot of people are answering, so sorry if I scared you. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But some of you have different answers here, so I'm going to say it again. Read the answers very carefully. If you have to, sort of use a piece of paper or something to block out each answer and then do the one that sounds the most correct, if that makes sense. I'm just checking my test screen and everything's still working. That's awesome. You know what? All of you have different answers. Well, most of you. I think I scared people. I'm sorry. Scaring is not a very good tactic. I should know this. And also, what I should have said at the beginning is for those of you who could be looking at a question and then you look at the answers and say, "Oh my God, they all sound the same." Cover up the answers first. Read the question. Cover up the answers and then answer the question in your head, and then find it in the answers. A lot of you have different answers. So you know what? I'll move on because most of you have the right one, but I have some people who have another one that sounds very, very similar. So let me just say this. So some of you have B and some of you have C. And those are pretty close actually, so I can't get mad. If any of you had said D, I'd be mad. Well, not mad, but I'd be thinking, come on. So B and C are the closest ones, so that's good. So, dum dum dum, what's the right answer? C. So healing arts radiation protection. This will be on the exam, I promise you. Well, I can't promise you because that would imply that I write the exam and I don't. But it's been on every exam. I've been tutoring for 10 years and I'm telling you, it's been on every exam. Even in the dental assisting exam, it's been on it. So make a note, please, please, please. Healing arts radiation protection. This will be on your exam and you will at least have 1 mark right. Any questions or any concerns, just let me know. But so far everybody seems fine, so I will move on. This is a tricky one, okay? So what is the safe distance that the operator needs to be away from the tube head when exposing radiation? So this is kind of the old school thing where, I mean, I've only been working for 10 years, but people are telling me that before that time, they had to, the button was attached to something and they had to stand a certain feet away because they didn't have lead lined walls. Oh my God, but that's what they had to do. And this has been on the past few exams, so I'll let you guys think here. 2 answers are the most correct because two answers actually are correct, but the most correct is one of them. So I'll let you guys answer that. So far, so good. I'm so proud of some. Well, I am so proud of all of you, but so far you are doing awesome. Yep, and so far there's different answers, so I'll give you guys another few seconds here. So far I see different answers, but that's okay, because I had expected that for this one. Because to be honest with you, when I was in school, I learned it one way in dental assisting and another way for dental hygiene. And I had asked the CDHO and the board exam committee what the right answer is. So I'm telling you the right answer because a little, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I know somebody who is on the board exam committee. She can't tell me, of course, what will be on the exam, but if I ask her a question, she tells me what the right answer is. So I know this, which makes me a good tutor. Okay, so some of you have A and some of you have B, which is awesome because those are the 2 right answers. the most correct is 6 feet. And this is because it has to be at least 6 feet. 6 to 8 feet is the correct answer. So if you're standing, say, 10 feet away, you don't have to be, and you'd be like on the other side of the office. So, well, not exactly, but you know. So you don't have to be, but the range is 6 to 8 feet. So if you see this on the board exam, the answer is 6 feet. Now, hypothetically, say you see this type of question and 6 feet isn't in the answer, then the answer is 8 feet. Does that make sense? But if you see 6 and 8 feet, or 6 and 8 feet in the answer is 6 feet. So I'm let me know if you're confused on that. I'm just sort of checking the chat bar to see if anybody's confused, but so far you all say things are fine. I'm just gonna have some water here. Since my coffee is cold, actually I have a sticker for my coffee, so let me take that off because I think I can have a free one next time. Woohoo! Okay, everybody seems fine, so let me move on. Okay. Somebody has a question. If they had 7 or 8 feet, should we still put 8? Yes. So if 6 is not there, put 8 feet. If 8 feet is not there, put 6 feet. But if 6 and 8 feet are there, put 6 feet because that's the minimum allowed. But I'm happy to say that in the offices these days, I'm pretty sure you have to have lead-lined walls. So this shouldn't be an issue, but they do ask that still on the board exam. I don't know why, but anyway. So hopefully that helps. Looks like that did. I'm just sending a message to somebody here who was asking me something privately, but okay. So is everybody okay with that? It looks like you are, so let me move on. Okay, this is a fun one. This will be on your exam, I promise you that, because they always ask. You will not need to know this for the real world, but you will need to know it for the board exam. So I'll shut up. I will let you I'll let you read it and then let me know what you think. And I'll have some more water because I'm starting to lose my voice, I can tell. So remember though, there's a chemical name and a generic name. So there's differences here, unless I just gave you the answer. No, I didn't. Good. And I'll give you guys a moment because this is a hard one, but I want you guys to know this. Everything seems okay on my screen here.